I was hurt behind this shit, man.
Should I go to my refrigerator? I'm
All
sorry, I know
right.
you started. Can I? Should I bring
All,
some fruit here?
all fucking right. All right. All right. Because I'm already hurt behind it, bro.
I'm not.
I hit you up. Like, T,
Mm-hmm.
where the race at?
Mm-hmm.
Where the race at?
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for you. You said, man, it's supposed to be on NBC. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching it. My wife
Mm-hmm.
was watching it. My little baby girl was watching.
Was
We
almost like a Tyson fight, wasn't it?
we ready, man. And that's the thing, bro. It ain't gonna last that long.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't gonna last that long. You thought the Tyson fight wasn't gonna last long, but you knew this wasn't gonna last that long. Matter
Mm-hmm.
of seconds, literally. But
Mm-hmm.
the anticipation,
Yep.
you know what I'm talking about?
The
Cause
Nike commercial.
I ain't even
Split screen with them getting ready.
see the commercial until after the
What?
fact. To after the fact.
Wow.
To after the fact. Because that would have made me hurt even more if I had seen the commercial. I'm glad I didn't see this shit. It was just the fact that Shawty should have been able to race for me. This marijuana shit, dumb, and I've never smoked weed a day in my fucking life. But this shit should be legal. That's fucking stupid. As a motherfucker who studied history, I know how they did with alcohol. That was dumb as fuck back then, prohibition. They ain't do nothing but fuck up shit worse. So I thought the shit was just dumb. Uh, with her not being able to race, seemed like she already going through enough. I loved how grandmama embraced her. You know what I'm saying? It reminded me of my mama hugging me or me. You know what I'm saying? Give my grandmama a forehead kiss. You know what I'm talking about? She dealing with what her mom passing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's right.
And then a little shorter, just unapologetically black. Like the hair and nails, especially the hair, reminded me of my niece. You know my niece, Rennie Pooh. My
Mm-hmm.
my my niece will throw on a wig in a minute, goddamn it. She
Mm-hmm.
don't get no fuck. She'll put some
Yeah.
weave in that bitch head, no matter what the color is. So I'm vibing. I ain't saying I anticipated to win. I was hoping for that. But you had told me already.
Tell them what I told
This motherfucker here crazy. That you had already told me that if Sha'Carri gonna go in that motherfucker with them Jamaicans, she better bring her lunch and an apple. That's what you told me. Okay. So I was like, okay, I'm hoping for a win, but I'm anticipating, okay, these girls might do something. These Jamaican girls. I wasn't anticipating no last place.
you.
That's what made me get up out of my seat. I walked back into my bedroom and slammed the fucking door. I sure did. I sure goddamn did. I ain't watched no interview after. I've seen her post race interview now on Twitter. With little shawty snapping out, still being defiant, telling folks shit, talk your shit or everything y'all gonna say, talk it. But T, I was, I ain't like it. I ain't fucking like it. What were your thoughts on the T? As a former track star, I'm a former track coach, but you were actually out there on that motherfucker as a former 800 guy. You were at 800 and 1600, didn't it?
I was 1800, 1600 triple jump.
Oh yeah, it's that triple jump too. So
Mm.
as somebody that been in them lines and on that track, man, dealing with this shit, what were your thoughts?
I told her what to pack, right?
You did.
Okay. I'm gonna give Sha'Carri Richardson a benefit of the doubt because this is one of them things where sometimes when you're in the race game, your momentum is everything.
Mm-hmm.
She had no momentum. There ain't been no races behind her since the Olympics, since the US trials. Um it's been a lot of negativity around her. So really and truly the and to me racing is energy, great energy. It's bad energy or it's great energy. And sometimes you can overcome it, i.e., somebody like Allison Felix, who had the issues she had with Nike and
Mm-hmm.
the way they handled her and how she decided, you know what, fuck what y'all talking about. I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna go hook up with this other company that's gonna push me and promote me and it's not gonna treat me like shit. And
Mm-hmm.
still gonna win a motherfucking medal behind that. Sha'Carri, okay, you know everybody deals with companies in different for different reasons, but Nike is her brand.
Mhm.
They're the people that signed her out of LSU, and 1086 is a good number, but it ain't enough. It ain't enough when you running Shelly and Fraser Pryce and Elaine Thompson Herah. It just ain't enough. You need to bring your bag.
So you like Jada Kiss was saying about them dip boys that night. It's good, but it's not enough, huh?
Look, them Jamaican women are spitting without the bars behind them. You feel me?
Mhm.
They outside, like Jada Kiss said. This the Mecca. I'm outside. Like,
It,
come see me.
at this point, we gotta just goddamn declare Jamaica the mecca of this sprint shit, like without a
They
doubt, huh?
are that. They
They
are
just
that.
we Usain dominated for years. These women dominating.
They are that. They are that. And if we gonna do it, Sha'Carri is the front runner. So right now, for me, she just can't look. She said what she said. That should be the last thing she says for a while. She should
Mhm.
never have to say anything else. Her actions need to be working, training, etc. Because
Mhm.
them young women, them women in Jamaica have just showed you what it's gonna be about. If you're gonna do this, if you're gonna win this here, if you're gonna take this title, if you're gonna reclaim U.S. Olympic sprints for the women, let's just say for the U.S. as a whole, for the U.S. as a whole, men, women, if you're gonna reclaim this, this is what you're gonna have to do. This is a sacrifice you're gonna have to make, and you're gonna have to be exceptional to do it. You gotta really you're gonna have to really dedicate yourself to your craft.
Okay.
She's raw. See, this is what I'm saying. She's raw. She is raw and God gifted. For her to run the numbers she's running, and she does not have the greatest of starts. She's got top end speed. She's got that. But her first 40, her first 30 or 40, it ain't great. If she ever figures that out in her game, she's 10-6. She's 10-6, easy. 10-5. And maybe Elaine goes on, and then okay, maybe you step in and can win with 10-6.
She was 10-5 today, one.
Oh, Elaine?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I told the people she got the apple. She keep that apple. 10-5, nothing for her. That ain't no problem. She done bust down Flojo stuff. She done bust down Flojo. She said, look, Flojo, I got it. Let me get that. Let me get them out you.
Okay, I know about the Jamaicans too, but to come in last, that's what really got me. That's what I'm
She wasn't
saying.
running. Let me tell you like this here.
She
She
pulled
wasn't
up.
running.
You
She
think
wasn't
she
running.
pulled up?
She wasn't running. I've seen the violence that young girl runs with.
Mhm.
She's fast. She is fast. I don't think she was running. Either she wasn't running or she just wasn't ready.
Don't look. I'm
And
watch. I got it on playback right now. I'm playing it back and back.
I
It
just don't
don't
think she
look
was
like
running.
she pulled up to me,
I
but
don't think she was running. It really ain't about pulling up. I just don't think she was really running. I don't think she was really violently running. Like I never saw in the first 30. Did you see somebody that was like, I know my first 20 to 30 ain't good because every runner, every good sprinter knows their race game. They know where
Mhm.
they're best at. They know it ain't the first 20, it's 40 and in, or
Mhm.
it's whatever. I just got to get out and be right there with them. And then I know what my top end will do. Or I know my start is where I'm key. And I just got to hold it to the end. Either
Mhm.
one. You never saw any of that. She saw Shelly Ann and Elaine go by her, and nothing ever said, I'm just gonna give it all I got. Her body language didn't even express that to me. Now, she knew she was gonna get the microphone. She knew she was gonna be able to speak about whatever. She said what she said. She put her name on it. She put it on something. She put it on something in front of that microphone in front of national TV for the next 2 years. I'm gonna give her 2 years because her body got to develop, get stronger. She's young, etc. for the next 2 years, there ain't but one person you need to be trying to go see about, and that's Elaine Thompson, Herah, and Shelly and Fraser Pryce. Let me give some respect there because she is the queen of the 100 in as of the last 8 years, 12 years. She's it. Them the people you got to go see. So now here's the question: what the hell you gonna do about it? Now you know I come from a pops that races race cars, right? He a race car guy. He drive race car. If you beat him, he gonna find your motherfucking ass. We gonna get down again.
Right.
That's the race game. That's how the
Right.
race culture should be. If you
Mm-hmm.
get me tonight, I'm gonna get you next week. That's how this is gonna have to be for Sha'Carri. Sha'Carri's gonna have to Sha'Carri's gonna have to put her hand down on the ground, reach down and say, I need all this. I'm gonna take all this back for the US or for me, whichever.
How do you feel about her whole TikTok joint on back bitches? Because she catching smoke about that.
Mm,
And then even the post race comments about talk y'all shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not done. Because seem like a lot of the shit that I'm seeing. First of all, let me say this before I even ask you that.
okay.
I apologize. I need to say this.
Okay.
One of the things I'm seeing on my timeline by various publications, not people I follow, because I don't follow these fuck boys and shit like that. But
Right.
by various publications, is sounding eerily similar to me of when Ali lost to Fraser. Not comparing Sha'Carri Richardson in terms of her greatness to Muhammad Ali.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't there. Okay, I ain't saying that.
Nowhere near close.
Nowhere near. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about in terms of her being so vocal and confident about her shit and being so flashy and drawing all this attention to herself, but then losing. That's comparable somewhat to Ali being this loud mouth, he talking all this shit. Also, he had his political stance that added to it. And Joe Frazier wasn't that. So white conservative America, even though you got two black men fighting, and
Mm-hmm.
Joe Frazier is darker
Mm-hmm.
in terms of skin tone than Ali even.
Mm-hmm.
Some shit I done read say, shit, Joe Frazier come from more of a struggle than Ali.
Okay.
In terms of, Ali's household, his daddy had, was
Right.
doing paintings in there and shit like that. They providing for his family.
Yeah.
White conservative America sided with Joe because Joe was more humble. So some of the shit I'm seeing from some of these fuck boys is like, even though Sha'Carri is American, I'm seeing American publications being happy that she lost because she's a loud black person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And America don't really like the loud black person. They like to
Yeah.
shut the fuck up black person. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So fuck what they talking about. Fuck them.
Right.
We talking in-house. I'm
Okay.
talking the real ones and in-house. So what I'm seeing from folks that I know fuck with our people, even a lot of them are saying, she should have been quiet. She did a little bit too much pre-race. And then she's still talking post-race. That's what I'm seeing. What are your thoughts on that?
Um, because I only saw the after the race interview. I didn't see a lot more
They
after
talking
that.
about the commercial.
Oh, the commercial.
They talking about the little. I
Well,
don't know if you saw the TikTok joint.
I
It
didn't
was
see what
like
what talking about
she,
with her hair.
yeah,
Talking about she
boom.
changed hairs and hair and everything. Okay, so again, I think this is something for me where I think it's a brand thing,
Mm-hmm.
and her brand, because remember this is a young girl that I think spent 1 year at LSU, tore it up, and then went pro. And right now, the race is on. I mean, when you go professional, it's about the bag and it's about being as lucrative as you can be in this period of time because there ain't no guarantees in the race game. You either good and fast or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people put up like posts talking about Usain Bolt and how Usain only ran for like so many seconds of his career and made this much money, that type of stuff. But that's because Usain Bolt was just great. Sha'Carri, it's I can't compare her to any of that. What I can say is that I hope she takes from this day or whenever the race went down. I don't know if that was live or that was pre-recorded. I can't tell you, but I hope she takes from this past race, and she goes forward and she says, "This is what I'm gonna commit to. I'm gonna commit to my craft. I'm gonna be the best best runner I can be. I know who the people are I'm targeting. I know who's in front of me." And just like she said in at the post race interview, talking about she was the sixth fastest woman in the world all time. Well, do you like being one? And if you like being one, you're gonna do whatever it takes to be one. I'm not. I mean, I'm all for. Her being successful. This is not a knock on her being successful or not being successful. Or she doesn't have the tools. You got the tools. She's got it. It's just a matter of how much dedication are you gonna apply to your craft? Are you gonna be a social media darling, or are you gonna be a gold medalist? That's the bottom line. Elaine Thompson, I don't see her on my social media, and that in truth is partly because Jamaicans probably don't get on there like that and do
I
that.
got some
They
Jamaicans
down
on
there.
my timeline, and they flaming Queen Richardson. They flaming shot
They
like
claim
that. What I'm saying, like they represent their country.
they
Like
pride, man. They
these little
pride.
shouters got that goddamn Jamaican flag up in their goddamn name and shit.
I think
And
Nikki
they
even posted it. Didn't Nikki throw it out there?
what?
I think Nikki even threw it out there. Nicki Minaj.
She a turncoat?
I think she threw it out there like, hey.
No man. Thought she rep Queens.
I mean, she got some.
I know she got some Trinidad roots or something like that, but
it's something. But she repped out. She repped it.
man. I hope Lil Shawty bounce back on their ass, man. Dedicate herself to the craft. You know what I'm saying? That's what come first. Like Hove said in Fade to Black. You can't forget the music. Don't stop the music. And basically what he was telling his team is, yeah, I'm selling this Rockaware. I'm selling this at that time, Armadale, vodka, and all that kind of shit. Yeah, I got the S dots, but don't none of that shit sell without the music. And that's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? She got to come out here, can't finish last. I think the public would have been like understanding if she just lose to the Jamaican girl.
If she'd have went fifth, it'd be a whole different narrative. It
wouldn't run her time. What you told?
1086. She ran 1086. 1086 would have got her fifth.
Just run her time. I think that that would have been good, and you can still sell your Nikes, still do all your shit. But you gotta take care of the track first. You know what I'm saying, and everything else fall in place. And she sees that. You know what I'm saying. Hopefully her team. If she doesn't see it, hopefully her team letting her know that, and that she bounces back. America, y'all tell us what y'all think about Sha'Carri's performance at the Prefontaine Classic. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit StatementTees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.